The Demogorgon. That is Pierre, because every time it opens its mouth, you hope to God that he f***ing shuts it. This week's Drunk Hockey is... what is it? If NHL players were the characters from Stranger Things. You haven't seen Stranger Things, we can't be friends. That is a fact. There might be some spoilers in this. I don't think there are, but in case you haven't seen season 2 yet, you might just want to hold off on watching this one until you see it. And if you haven't seen season 1 yet, what the f are you doing? Go watch season 1 and then watch season 2. I'm just gonna jump right into it. Barb is the Phoenix Coyotes because everyone seems to forget them and they're kind of irrelevant in the storyline. Next up is Steve Harrington.
Yeah, it's me, don't cream your pants.
Who in the NHL is Steve Harrington? I picked PK Subban. PK Subban, he's a little bit flashy, you know, he's got that smile to him, and I used to hate him in those early years in Montreal because I was young and naive, and now here I am. I would entrust him with my child. To be fair, my child is a 15-year-old pug, so for me, PK Subban is Steve Harrington. No, Steve Harrington is PK Subban. No, I said it right the first time. PK Subban would be Steve Harrington. My favorite Stranger Things character, especially after season 2. Jim Hopper. Who is Jim Hopper in the NHL? God, he's a DILF, isn't he? Super important things. I picked Jaromir Jagr as Chief Jim Hopper. 1, he is of DILF age. When you think about Hopper, who's like in his mid-40s, and you think about Jaromir Jagr, he's in his mid-40s, mid to late 40s. Jaromir Jagr, much like Jim Hopper, he seems like he's a little mysterious, a little complicated. For Dr. Martin Brenner, I'm gonna say Peter Chiarelli or any Edmonton Oilers general manager. Why, you may ask? Because there's this small glimmer of hope. And then everything goes to hell and your town is now infested with Demogorgons. So for Jonathan, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Phil Kessel. I feel like Phil Kessel is kind of quiet, at least to the media he is. I mean, Jonathan low-key took down a secret government agency, and you can say that Phil Kessel pretty much did the same when he sent that tweet out about Team USA. Overall, I feel like Jonathan is, you know, a pretty important character on the show, and he doesn't necessarily get the love that, say, Steve or Elle does, but he does his job, and he does it really f***ing well. So for Dustin, I picked Roberto Luongo. Much like Dustin, he always seems to have some type of one-liner or something to say that's pretty funny. For Mike,
if anyone asks where I am, I've left the country.
I picked Sidney Crosby. Mike is the leader of his group, and just like Sidney Crosby is the leader of his group. L, or 11,
Bitchin',
is Connor McDavid, and that Connor McDavid is really just trying to save his friends from the upside down. Mike and Elle seem to be kind of linked together. Mike is always thinking of Elle is always thinking of Mike. When you think about 2 players in the NHL, who always talk about Sidney Crosby and McDavid, we all know which one is obviously better. Elle, guys, it's Elle, come on. But they're both great in their own right. So for Will,
Demogorgon, it got me.
I picked Shea Weber. Shea Weber missed out of all the fun in Nashville and is now stuck in the upside down in Montreal. So Lucas.
The best men are coming!
He is the friend that every group of friends should want. He's skeptical and he questions things and he just doesn't take things for face value. I'm gonna go with Jonathan Toews on this. Really what it came down to is that Jonathan Toews is the guy that I would want to go and fight a Demogorgon with, or the Pittsburgh Penguins, same thing, you know? So there it is, guys. If NHL players were the characters from Stranger Things, I hope you have enjoyed this edition of Drunk Hockey. I am very, very curious who you would have picked in each different role. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, cheers to hockey, guys. Woo! That was very warm. Words are hard because I already filmed one before this, so I'm already drunk. Woo!